The Cobra high-speed sentry HISS tank has been the dominant tank used by Cobra forces since the organization's inception. The HISS has been upgraded and remodeled over time, but all variants show a similar general design featuring dorsal-mounted cannons. The HISS was developed to fulfill two separate needs on the battlefield: anti-personnel and heavy armor. The HISS tank is the most versatile and deadly opposition on any battlefield, whether on the streets or through the dense jungle. The HISS can outrun, outmaneuver, and outperform anything in its class. Built with a modular design allowing Cobra's technicians to easily replace and repair battle-damaged units with maximum efficiency. Although specialized drivers are selected to pilot most HISS tanks, the cockpit design is simple enough for almost any basic trooper to understand and operate. This is the Cobra HISS Tank. The Cobra HISS was first released boxed in toy stores in 1983. The box included the driver, the Cobra HISS driver. It was sold in toy stores from 1983 to 1985, but it was discontinued in toy stores in 1985. It would be available, however, from Hasbro Direct by mail-away offers from 1985 to 1991. The Cobra HISS driver was released as part of the second series, 1983, packaged exclusively only with the Cobra HISS tank. In 1987, the Cobra HISS driver was actually packaged with 5 other figures in the Special Missions driver set available through mail order from Hasbro Direct. The Cobra HISS cannons can be elevated and held up by 2 tiny pins underneath, where the guns attach to the turret. If these pins break, the guns will drop and they will not stay up when elevated. These are easily lost or broken pieces. This is the G.I. Joe Cobra HISS Tank. This is Wal-Mart release, Hasbro. Very recent release. This is not from the 80s. Definitely not. The plastic is very, very cheap. The figure, I mean, you've probably heard all the stories. There's no O-ring. There's not a lot of articulation to these figures. These aren't really made to, I guess, quote unquote, play with. They are very breakable, or at least it would seem that way. It does come with a cool little stand, Cobra Trooper stand, if you want to put them in there. There's the HISS tank itself. So the HISS, the driver, let's see, the driver stands right about that 4-inch mark. He's standing on the stand right there, but yeah, he's about a 4-inch mark. Okay. The tank itself is about 9.5 inches in length and about 6 inches in height. The cannons on the top, they do swivel around, kind of. The hatch opens, so you can put your tank driver, your HISS driver, right in the cockpit there. Let's see here. Okay. So far, so good. Of course, until you want to really get him in there. Is his head gonna fit? What is going on with this guy? Not really. It's a really bad fit. Okay. Well, there we go. Okay, there he is. Now he's in there. Okay, there he is in the HISS tank. You gotta put all your stickers on. You gotta basically assemble this thing. I don't remember from the older ones if you had to assemble. Got the pegs on the back side so you can stand your troopers here. and they can also go in the turret here. So you can fit 2, 3 plus the driver. You can fit 4 on here. Goes back and forth. Has these little spinning wheels on the bottom. Again, you're just looking at simple plastic that you snap together. That is the Cobra HISS version. This is the black tank that you find in the store with the red Cobra HISS driver. They now have other releases out. Cobra HISS 3, I believe it is a blue one that comes with a different driver. The box itself is 11 inches in length, and it is about 9 inches high. It's a good box. It's got the old G.I. Joe, retro going on there. Cobra Enemy, Cobra HISS. Has the bio on the back side for the Cobra HISS driver. That's about it. It's a pretty good purchase. I guess you can use these. The kids can play with them if you're buying it for your child. It can be played with as a toy. I'm going to be using it as a display piece myself, so I'll be keeping the box. I'll be keeping the actual HISS tank itself as a display piece. They will not be played with. So for me, it's perfectly fine to get this. For those of you who are buying it for other reasons, just be careful. It is a cheaper piece of plastic, and these pieces, I guarantee you, can and will fall off. So that's it. That is the Cobra HISS tank with driver.